Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Spices and Flavors. So today we are making a delicious loaf cake with soft crumbs that is super light. This cake is from a famous bakery in Calicut, Kerala back in India. Loaded with the flavors of ghee and cardamom, this cake is my current favorite. If you like my today's video, then please do subscribe to Spices and Flavors and hit the bell icon for instant notifications. So let's get started with the recipe. First of all, we are gonna sieve the dry ingredients, for which here I have taken 1 cup maida, that is all-purpose flour, pinch of salt, baking powder and baking soda. We will sieve the dry ingredients together so that it is lump-free and everything gets mixed together. Let's put this to a side and start working with our wet ingredients, for which here I have taken up some ghee and cast sugar. If you notice, the ghee here is neither thick nor is it in melted state. We have to take a softened ghee, just like the way how we take a softened butter. Similarly, then let's cream this until the butter turns white in color. It's soft, fluffy and light. Do remember to scrape it every now and then so as to ensure even creaming of the ingredients. This step of creaming the ghee and sugar may take anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes using a hand mixer. It is now very clearly noticeable that the ghee has turned white in color, it's soft and it's light, which means we can proceed to our next step, which is adding in an egg and beating it well. If you do not use eggs or do not wish to use, then you can definitely use a quarter cup of thick curd here in place of eggs. Now that the eggs are also beaten well, the next step is to add in the dry ingredients to this. So we will add a third of the dry ingredients at this stage. Do not add everything all at once. So I'm gonna add a third of my dry ingredients, mix it through. Next we will add in half of the measured cream that we have taken and combine that as well. If you do not have cream, you can always use milk here in place of cream. What we are doing here basically is that alternating between the dry ingredients and the liquid, which in this case is our cream, starting and ending with our dry ingredients. And why do we do this? That is because when you are creaming the ghee and sugar, what you are basically doing is you're incorporating air into the batter. So when you add the liquids, it goes and settles into the air pockets. But if you add all the liquids at once, it won't have enough space to go and sit in the air pockets and will eventually curdle the batter. In order to prevent that, we alternate between the dry and the wet ingredient, which is our cream. The original recipe does not call for this, but I'm gonna add a teaspoon of cardamom powder here to flavor it up and also to mask the smell of our eggs. Now if you do not want to use cardamom powder, you can always add vanilla extract along with the eggs. That would give it a vanilla flavor. But according to me, ghee and cardamom is a match made in heaven. This would make your cake even more aromatic. Now that our cake batter is ready, let's transfer it to our prepared loaf pan. I have buttered the pan well and then lined it with a parchment paper. The catch is to line your parchment paper taller than your cake tin. That is because it becomes very easier for us to unmold the cake once it's baked. Once you have leveled the cake, top it with some almond flakes to make it even more attractive for the kids. Again, this is optional. You can avoid this if you want to. Or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. And that's how beautiful our baked cake looks. So our cake is baked beautifully, and I have also made some piping hot tea. So would you guys like to join me for some tea and a piece of cake? Or say the entire cake actually. That was it for this video guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more such baking and vegetarian related recipes. Also, do give your love to my Tamil channel Vanga Samaikalam, just like the way you have been supporting me here. I will see you soon with yet another recipe. Until then, this is Sushma signing off from Spices and Flavors. Take care. Bye bye.